you're pretty smart, right? People think of you as smart and successful, and you have a lot of knowledge because you have all this experience in so many different areas. You have experience that normal people don't have, regular folk just doesn't have. And you flex that sometimes, right? Because you've earned it, and sometimes you let people know how smart you are. You've earned it. But what I want to tell you is don't be so smart that it holds you back. What I mean by that is our knowledge can sometimes get in the way. It can keep us from experiencing something different. It can keep you from getting a message from someone who might not on the surface have the status that you have, but can teach you a heck of a lot. You don't want your status and your celebrity and your money and your car or cars to block you from people that can really touch your life who look like they have less. We have to be careful of that. A lot of times, and I've been guilty of what I'm talking about here, just feeling like, I have so much experience in one area that no one can tell me anything about it because I've done it 1,000 times. But I think what we miss is there's a person on the outside who doesn't have that knowledge that you have. And they're just giving you a raw, innocent view of how it looks to them as an audience member. And if you're doing anything that speaks to people, that touches people, that you want them to buy and you want them to experience and you want them to follow you, then you need to know how your wisdom and your ideas and the things that you're doing look to them. That is your audience. So don't be afraid to take some constructive criticism, even though someone may not seem like they know as much as you do. Don't be that jerk. Don't be that jerk. Don't smash things and have a rude attitude with people because you earn more money than them. You gotta be better than that. You don't have to let people know, no matter what. You have to you just let people know what size your house is and what kind of cars you drive and where you work. You don't have to do that. You want to make people feel comfortable. We should want to make people feel comfortable, and sometimes a response from somebody who doesn't know anything about what you do, who is not an expert the way you are, sometimes that response is a good response. Excuse me. It's almost like getting a response from a young kid. No filter. No matter what you think it is, no matter how great your thing is, a child will tell you exactly what they see. And most times we won't get upset at the child because we're like, well, the child doesn't know any better. Well, in the same thinking, when people who may not be at the at that level that you are, when they give you some feedback or they're fellowshipping with you, let down your stature. Just let it fall down, and say nothing about who you are and what you've done. Just interact, consume what you're getting from the person that you're fellowshipping with or the person that you're conversing with, and digest it. Just take it and see what that feedback is, and don't do it with, well, that person doesn't know what they're talking about, because maybe they don't know what they're talking about in your field, but they might be able to give you so much more knowledge and wisdom in other areas that you and myself lack. So tear it down. Don't be a successful jerk. Watch that. You don't have to be that way. Whatever it is that you do, if you're a ball player and you're all that, you don't have to be a successful ball player jerk. If you rake in the dough, you don't have to be a jerk. Um, show people that regardless of what you have, whenever they find out, not because you're telling them and you keep talking about the stuff you have, but whenever they find out, uh they should be fascinated and impressed that you didn't have to throw your weight around and act like everybody else is beneath you. And and um and I think that's really a genuine way to go, uh as far as carrying yourself in a way where you don't feel like you're above somebody because they haven't done exactly what you did. We need to get away from that. We're all human. We all bleed the same color blood. So don't be a successful jerk. Don't let your smarts block you and get in the way of your day-to-day walk.